Philip Dahlheimer with the Viral Publicity. We're at Ventano's Italian Grill in Henderson, Nevada for our first business-to-business mixer here in the Las Vegas Valley. And I'm here with Emilio. How you doing, Emilio?
I'm well, thank you.
Excellent. Well, tell us a little bit about your business and how you build personalities for companies and their logos.
Well, my business is corporate branding and graphic design. All right, I create the brand, the logo, the look, the feel for a company based on their input. So whoever they are and whatever face that they want to present to the world is what I'd be able to create for them. Okay. I'd then be able to take that branding and carry it along on every aspect of what they do, whether it be their stationery, their business cards, signage, brochures, any kind of sales material, point of sale, point of purchase, and with that repetition is what makes that brand become recognizable. This is how people get a chance to see who you are, what you do, so that they know what kind of a product that they're going to be able to buy and what your company stands for.
Right. So who do you normally talk to at a company to get that personality and create that ideal logo?
Well, if it's a new startup, hopefully it would also be with the original partners, the people that are starting up the company. But when it comes with the corporate branding, like say for instance New York Presbyterian, one of the big hospitals in New York, it would be their HR department or their marketing department. A lot of times they're presenting new products out there, new services, so it's a matter of being able to take their existing branding and to effectively put it out there with their new image, their new product. It might be a flyer or a brochure, a new website that they've launched. So it definitely would be people in their PR department, in human resources, and their internal marketing division.
So what are some of the success stories that you've encountered already?
We put together a brochure for Chase Private Banking. We took together 5 distinct, different divisions of Chase, brought it together into one brochure that was specifically addressing their, I believe it was high-level clientele. Okay. All right. There were South American wealthy industrialists. They were going to Chase, for many years, but at the same time, they didn't know all the different products, all the different services that Chase Private Banking had for them. All right. So when they went to see their private banker, they had financial services here already laid out for them, saving services, how to get capital for their company to be able to run that. And the beauty about this is it was the 5 divisions coming together, being presented in one kit for this private banker, this private clientele, this private customer. When they left there, everything, all the papers that were necessary were part of that one kit, and they were able to take it away with them and review it later.
So what do you enjoy most? What phase do you enjoy most about the creativity that you do?
Well, it's the initial brainstorming with the client, being able to talk to them, because they're sitting down. I'm almost as if it was like a confessor. I'm asking them questions about their company, and sometimes they're holding back. They're not giving you the truth about what it is that they want, where do they want to go, and it's up to me to extract and ask the right question to extract all that information, because that's going to be the basis for what I'm going to regurgitate in a beautiful way back to them and put it all out on paper. It is a lot of print, it is a lot of thought processes. Then we have to sit down with the copywriter and be able to succinctly put down what it is that they want to say.
So if a company wants to do a new logo, new image, a completely makeover, what have you seen from your experience that take as far as time, going from the beginning to the finished product?
3 to 4 months on something simple. Sometimes it could be even longer, depending on the vision, all right, and what the company was. Now, the more people are involved in that decision-making process, the steeper the curve. What you really want to do is to get 3 or 4 people involved in it at the most. They're the ones that are finally going to sign off on this, and it's essential to get what their vision is of the company and be able to distill it. I mean, on their crucible, if you will, we're going to take away all the fat and come down to the core company. What is the persona of this company? Who are they? Right? And that's what it comes down to. It's critical that they get their focus so that I understand it better, and then be able to go hog wild and come up with 15, 20 different designs. Go this way, get their initial feedback, and then be able to hone it down again. And then from that point on, we refine it a little bit more until we get a true direction of who they are. I mean, it's a process for me as well, because I'm putting in my feelings about the company, related companies, where they want to go, and how they want to project this down the future. So we're looking at colors and textures, maybe even paper up front for their business cards, their stationery, and where they want to be. All that takes a direct effect into the final product.
So then who is your target market now? What customer would you just love to grab a hold of?
It would definitely be Fortune 500 companies. If you're looking for some high-end graphics where you have corporate branding and be able to take, or even their corporate style manuals. So if it is something new, you want to be able to take this branding, and whoever follows through and will execute this further down the road, be able to do this within standards, the right colors, the right font, the stationery, how it's being presented. Maybe they have a storefront, maybe they have banners, right? You want to be able to take all this and brand it along all the way through so that you have a succinct look and feel. Without that, you lose your identity. I mean, people are very touchy-feely. You put something out there, it's going to communicate an emotion. And that's really what I do. And that emotion, positive or negative, is going to elicit a response to the client or to your customer. You have to be very careful as to what you put out there. Color is very subjective. Some people don't like red, some people like blue. Some people, you tell them blue makes them sad. But for a long time, blue were very deep blues. Even DuPont and the rest of them wanted that deep blue because it said power. Then red became the color. In certain nations, you can't use red because it actually defiles what you want to do. So it's socioeconomic, culture. You got to get into a lot of different things to be able to present a decent logo. Also, kind of a soothsayer and try and find out what is this color trend going to be a couple of years from now? Am I putting together the right combinations of colors? All right, it will stand the test of time 5-10 years down the road. Okay, and now with the web and electronic, how's that color going to be produced on somebody's computer screen? All right, it might not be true to the color. So there are a lot of different things that you really have to take a look at.
So if they wanted to see something now, could they email you and get a portfolio?
Most definitely. That would be studiobrunetti at embarqmail.com.
Okay. Great interview.
Love tonight. Great venue here.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
And until the next venue, this is Philip Dahlheimer reporting for the Viral Publicity.